All right, welcome. This is the 5.3 homework solution for IM1 honors. I 5.3 just covers solving systems by elimination. All right, just vocab check, vocab and core concept check. Give an example of a system of linear equations that can be solved by first adding the equation to eliminate one variable. Okay, so I just want to review what, right? So if you add something together, so let's say you add 3 plus 3. This gets you 6. Was anything eliminated in this process? You would say no. But if you add 3 plus -3, it becomes 0. Does something get eliminated? Yes. So just write it like this. 3x. The bottom here is going to be -3x. That's so bad. That x was so bad. X here. We could do anything for y. So let's say 4y. Here we could make this 8y. This can be 10, and this can be 24. Okay. If we add this, right? This disappears, so this goes to 0. It gets eliminated. This becomes what? 12y, and this should be you know what? Let me make this 12 to make this easier. This becomes 36. Okay. Here you could see how you could solve for y. Okay. So this is one example of a system that can be solved by adding the two equations. Explain how you would solve this system. Okay. If we add just together, this becomes 3x, -3x. Add this together, becomes plus 6y. Add this together, 7 plus -4 would be 3. Did anything get eliminated in this? No. So this was bad. Okay. Let's see if we could actually do something here. Right? So, like before, it has to be the same number, but the values are different. So, ooh, I see a 9 here, and I see a 3 here. How about I multiply this by 3? Okay, so distribute the 3 in here. That becomes 6x. 3 times -3 becomes -9y. 3 times -4 becomes -12. The bottom is written the same way. Nothing changed. And there you go. If you add, right, this becomes 1x. This goes away. And this becomes 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5. Okay, there you go. All right. In exercise 3 through 10, solve the system of equation. You can check your solution by graphing it or plugging it back in. Okay, here's your system that you had from before. X plus 2y equals 13, and -x plus 5 equals to -x plus y equals to 5. Okay, I see I'm just going to add this. In the process, this cancels out. 2y plus y becomes 3y. 13 plus 5 becomes 18. Divide by 3 to both sides, you get y equals to 6. Now I need to get x, so what I'm going to use, I use the first equation. X plus 2y equals to 13. I substitute x is y, I substitute y equals to 6. That's why you see that in red. Multiply 2 times 6 becomes 12. I get x plus 12 equals to 13. That is my equation. Solving for x, I minus 12 to both sides. I get x equals to 1. So I would say the solution pair would be 1, 6, because it is, again, x, y. Same instructions. My system was 9x plus y is equal to 2. My bottom equation is -4x minus y is equal to -17. You're going to add the y's together. Okay, the top, the 9y plus -4y becomes 5x. Sorry, 9x minus 4x. If you add it together, it becomes 5x. Okay, the y's cancels out because y plus -y becomes 0. It gets eliminated. 2 add, or 2 plus -17 becomes 2 add negative 17 becomes negative 15. Divide 5 to both sides, you get x equals to negative 3. I now need to solve for y, so I substitute it back into one of the equations. Here I'm using the first equation. 9x plus y equals to 2. You can use either one. Okay, 9 parentheses negative 3 plus y is equal to 2. 9 times negative 3 becomes negative 27. Okay, bring everything else down. It becomes negative 27 plus y equals to 2. Add 27 to both sides. Y is equal to 27 plus 2 becomes 29. So the solution pair would be negative 3, comma 29. Number 5. 5x plus 6y is equal to 50. You have and x minus 6y equals to negative 26. Here are the two equations that make up this system. Okay, I'm going to add because those should cancel out. 5x plus x becomes 6x. 6y plus negative 6y gets eliminated. 50 add negative 26 becomes 24. Divide 6 to both sides to get x alone. 24 divided by 6 becomes 4. So x equals to 4. I need to solve for y, so I'm going to use one of my old equations. In this one, I'm going to use the second equation, y. Notice how x is already by itself. That's why I decide to use it. Okay. X minus 6y is equal to negative 26. I substitute in the x equals to 4. Okay. I subtract 4 to both sides. Then I get negative 6y is equal to negative 30. How do I get the negative 30? Negative 26 minus 4. Okay, divide both sides by negative 6. I get y is equal to 5. Negative 30 divided by negative 6 gets you 5. So my intersection solution, or my solution, my intersection, is 4, comma 5. Number 6, negative x plus y is equal to 4. And x plus 3y is equal to 4. Okay, I add the x's together. Okay, those get eliminated. X plus 3y, y plus 3y becomes 4y. 4 plus 4 becomes 8. Divide both sides by 4, you get y equals to 2. Solving first, using the first equation to get the other variable, which is y, I have negative x plus y is equal to 4. Negative x plus 2 is equal to 4 because I substitute y in with the value of 2. Subtract 2 to both sides to get x alone. I have negative x is equal to 2. Divide both sides by negative 1 or multiply by negative 1. You get x equals to negative 2. The intersection solution is negative 2, comma 2. Number 11 through 18. You're solving the system of the equations by elimination. Check your solution. Again, x plus y is equal to 2. 2x plus 7 is equal to 9. If you add anything or subtract anything right now, nothing gets eliminated. So you have to do some multiplication. I multiply 2 to the top. So 2 is going to be multiplied to the top. And the second equation, I'm going to be multiplying by negative 1. This is what I got afterwards. 2x plus 2y is equal to 4. And negative 2x minus 7y is equal to negative 9. Why? Because now I can add. 2x plus negative 2x gets eliminated, becomes 0. 2y add negative 7y becomes negative 5y. 4 plus negative 9 becomes negative 5. Divide both sides by negative 5, you get y equals to negative 1. Using the first equation, x plus y equals to 2. X was our unknown, y became negative 1. So add 1 to both sides to get rid of the negative 1, you get x equals to 3. So you would say the solution is 3 comma negative 1. Number 12, here's your system. 8x minus 5y equals to 11. 4x minus 3y equals to 5. I multiply the bottom by negative 2. I get 8x minus 5y equals to 11. On top remains unchanged. The bottom one is negative 8x plus 6y equals to negative 10. Notice that now I can eliminate because 8x and negative 8x are right there. They cancel out. Okay? All right? Negative 5y plus 6y becomes y. 11 plus negative 10 becomes 1. No tests. That. I'm going to use the first equation now to get x basically. So it's 8x minus 5y equals to 11. Substitute in y equals to 1. 8x minus 5 parentheses 1 because that's the substitution becomes 8x minus 5. Add 5 to both sides, you get 8x equals to 16. Divide 8 to both sides, you get x equals to 2. The solution set would be 2 comma 1. Okay, 13. Same process. 11x minus 20y equals to 28. 3x plus 4y equal to 36. 11 and 3 are both prime numbers, very ugly to play with. It's always recommended to work with like the even number ones because those are simpler to work with. Negative 20 and 4, yeah, I could actually make the bottom number becomes a 20. Okay, that's why I multiply the bottom equation by 5. I get on top, it's 11x minus 20y equals to 28. The bottom becomes 15x minus 20y equals to 180. Notice it's going to cancel out here. The negative 20y wait, something's wrong. I just saw my mistake here. Hold on. If I distribute this in, this has to be a negative 5 that I'm distributing in because it becomes negative 15. This becomes a positive 24. This becomes a negative 108. Oh my god, this changes the problem completely. Hold on. 20. Okay, so it's negative 15 plus 11. So this actually becomes negative 4x. Okay, this cancels out. 28 plus negative 180. Wait, no, wait. Hold on. No, that's right. That's right. No, I didn't have to do this. Hold on. I just wrote this wrong. Look. It does become positive. So 5 times 3x becomes 15x. 5 times... You see? That's why. It was a positive originally, so it's still positive. I didn't write the positive here, so that's still positive. So yeah, that does cancel out. Yeah, equations was right. I just made a mistake here. I didn't copy it down right. But it does get canceled out. Does get this. Same thing. Divide by 26 to both sides. 208 divided by 26 does get you 8. Okay, 3x plus 4y is equal to 36. I used the second equation. The one I solved for was x equals to 8. Plug it in. 3 times 8 becomes 24. Plus 4y equals to 36. Subtract 24 to both sides. You get 4y is equal to 12. Divide both sides by 4. You get y equals 23. The intersection solution is 8, 3. 14. 10x minus 9y is equal to 46. The bottom is negative 2x plus 3y is equal to 10. Ooh, you could either work with both, but I think I worked with, yeah. Ooh, I used the bottom one. Huh, interesting. So I made this a 10. Oh, it became negative 10. So I multiplied by 5 to all the terms here. So 5 was multiplied to the negative 2, then multiplied to the 3, and multiplied to the 10. Okay, so that's how I got that bottom value. This is going to cancel out or gets eliminated. Negative 9y plus 15y becomes 6y. 46 add 50 becomes 96. You divide both sides by 6, you get y equals to 16. I use the second equation here. Negative 2x plus 3y is equal to 10. Make the substitution for y. Y was equal to 16. Plug it in. Negative 2x plus 3 times 16 becomes 48. That equals to 10. Subtract 48 to both sides. Negative 2x equals to negative 38. Divide both sides by negative 2. Cancels out. Negative 38 divided by negative 2 becomes negative 19. The intersecting solution is negative 19, comma 16. Yeah, large numbers, right? Just the fact of life. Number 19, you're going to describe and correct the error in solving for this. So what their mistake here is when they add this, 5x plus x becomes 6x. They add it. That's the only way that this gets eliminated because negative 7 y plus 7y does become the value of 0. That's how you get it to disappear. So you are adding here. If you are adding, this becomes a 6. That's how I got that. 16 plus 8 is also 24. Here, you're going to describe and correct this error. So they saw that they're trying to eliminate something. So what they do is they multiply the bottom one by 4. But here's their mistake. Once they multiply it by... Did I multiply by -4 or did I by 4? They multiply by -4. Okay? Watch what happens. The -4 needs to be distributed to all the terms. So this becomes -4x. This becomes positive 8y, but your -4 also has to be multiplied to the -13, which becomes the number of 52. Okay, they forgot. They kept it as -13. When you multiply, you have to multiply to all the terms on the whole thing. You multiply here, you multiply here, and you multiply here. Everything. Right? It's like when we add, we do it to the left and the right. Okay, when you multiply, you have to multiply to everything. If you divide, you have to divide by everything. Okay, so that's what you get afterwards. That's how it's correctly supposed to be. This is the correct system afterwards. Okay. 21. A service center charges a fee. Here, you could read the scenario. But there's two people, A and B, and those are where the system is going to be. One equation is for the first customer A, and the second equation for customer B. It's the same service center. That's why it could be the same system. Okay, so the equation is set up as the flat fee, right, or your y-intercept, which is x. That's a flat amount, and your fee is per oil size. So I made that y because it's $4 per quarts of oil used. Okay, that's why it's 5 times y, or for equation B, it's 7 times y. The total remains the same. So if you put in your system for the first person, it's x plus 7y is equal to $25.45. Second person, x, which is your fee of your oil change, plus $5 times the amount of oil tanks, so y is equal to $22.45. I just flipped this, and you're going to see why I flipped it. Now I'm going to, whoops, sorry. Did I do this right? Oh, okay. So here I did the subtraction here, okay? So watch, once I subtract it, okay, I subtracted. So this cancels out. This becomes 0. This gets subtracted, so it becomes 2y. If I wrote it the other way as 5y and 7y, you see how I would end up with a negative 2y in the end? I would just have to end up dealing with negatives. I didn't want that, so I just wrote it. Okay, commutative property, you could write equations in top or bottom. In systems, you could write it in any order. Okay, in the row. Right, 7y plus 5y becomes 2y. This adds up. Well, I'm subtracting. $25.45 subtract $22.45 becomes $3. Divide everything by 2, you get y is equal to $1.50. So for every single quart of oil, it is $1.50. Plugging it back in here. So for customer A, I end up looking at customer A's total. The X was the charge fee plus 5 times. Because 5 times the $1.50, because that is the amount of oil tanks that person buys. That equals to $22.45. Okay? So multiply this, 5 times $1.50, and that becomes $22.45. Okay? X plus $7.50. Subtract $7.50 to both sides, you get X is equal to $14.95. That's how much an oil change would be. Okay, so the flat fee is $14.95 plus $1.50 for every single quart of oil. 22. You can read the scenario, but X is going to be for song, Y is going to be equal to your album. Person A is 6 songs, 2 albums. Your total cost is $25.92. Person B, 4 songs, 3 albums, a total of $33.93. That is how the system looks like. 6x because of 6 songs plus 2 albums, 2y equals a total of $25.92. Person B, 4 songs, so that is 4x, plus 3 albums, which is 3y, is equal to $33.93. Okay, I didn't end up solving this, but you can do it if you want. But there you go. Those are all your solutions for your 5.3 homework solutions for solving by elimination.